Okay, few things first. One, I'm loading this game up without updating it. I could care less. I do not need nor care to update it. Two, thing in the bottom right. You notice. I made it. Very poorly, very terribly, and I wasn't aware how much work went into it. When it comes to using a terrible app like... What even is the app? I could care less to check. The entire, like, triage of VTuber maker, creator, and, like, the other one that's required. Like, you need to make the model in one, you need to edit the model in the other, and then manipulate the model in this one. Yet if you want to do anything extra to it, you have to shove it into this one. Which is really stupid. I I'm doing this primarily out of spite because people say that this is incredibly hard, and I just self-taught myself, so I don't care. I'm gonna do that for this series and probably no other because screw the people who say this is difficult. So yeah, it's probably really ugly. It's probably really jarring, and it probably stands out way too much. But oh well, you're gonna have to deal with it. Uh, so Super Mario RPG, the remake, you get two options. You get the way the game was intended to be made, or intended to be played, like a normal human being who is capable of doing basic things, or you're a moron. Go to normal. Don't play breezy. Don't insult yourself like that. Do, 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 do. Why do you look worse than you used to? Geech, what happened to your limbs? You've like atrophied. Your limbs are like 2 feet shorter than they should be. Bowser's had too much cake. Mario just is rotund. What the hell happened? Anyway, if you don't know what this is a Super Mario RPG. This is the remake. This is an old game that came out on the SNES a long time ago, and was considered a cult masterpiece. They then remade it and screwed up pretty much every aspect of it. So, let's let's see what they've done poorly. Okay. Uh, stuff to know. Flowers is for something later. HP is use your imagination. It's your health points. Moving Mario is the stick. Uh, B on Switch is jump. Y opens up whatever special moves are. I guess that's like Final Fantasy using your healing in the overworld. Uh, X is items. A is nothing. Pausing is whatever. Uh, you actually get a list for skills you get, apparently. Okay. I hope the sound balance is okay. I hope that thing in the bottom right's not causing too much difficulty. When she's looking like this, she is looking at the game, because that is how I'm looking at the game. When she looks like that, that's me looking at the screen, or the laptop, so don't mind it. Anyway, walking enemies is combat. Other is, you can do various things. What is help? Oh, okay. Special is special attacks. Items. A is basic attack. Wait, hold on. Does this game double down on the whole you can beat it while being stupid thing and just give you like prompts when to push the button? I'm gonna have to push it faster, but yeah, I think it does. Hey, broskies. Nope. Punch me. Yeah, it does. Huh. Anyway, if you attack an enemy and you push that button, as you're attacking the enemy, you will do bonus damage. As you saw, that did 18 as opposed to 12. Apparently you get, like, very few frames to do it, though, so you have to be very quick on it. If an enemy hits you, you can push the A button at the right time to... it's called a super guard. It basically reduces the damage you take. Which is kind of useless. Well, no, I guess it's not too... I guess it's not too useless until you... Or it's useful until you get a healer, I guess. Why do all the characters look really weird in this game? Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario. Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond. He's just gonna outright kill me. Anyway, special. Jump. Stomp foes, push A right before you hit. It's gonna give me a warning to do it. Nope. That does a lot of damage, good grief. Anyway, there's a super guard. I appreciate the fact that the, Mario, the chain! Attack the chain! I appreciate that the game doesn't actually give you the, Q-tip for, the skills and all that. Yes, Peach, I get it. You want me to jump on the chain? There you go. What was that sound? No! It's a chain reaction, boo. Hang in there, chandelier, double boo. I'm holding on by the skin of your teeth. Whatever you do, don't let go. Whoopsies. Yeah. See, yeah, this game just looks worse than the original. Coming, Mario. Like Mario, how much stronger is Bowser than me that he one-shot the chain when I had to do a 10, a 10, a 20, and a 45? Bowser's got the throwing arm of a champion, apparently. Good grief. Anyway, I can't get that thing on the bottom right. Oh. Did you think? Whatever, I was just gonna give up. You're always in my way. That's it, I'm gonna take you out. Nope. Oh, Ponga. Foiled again. I can't get that thing in the bottom right to do much special. Like, I can get the blink. Open its mouth. You know, stop that, but... I can do this. I can make it be angry. Other than that, there's not many things else I could do to it. Because it turns out, trying to mess with a 2D model like I was actually wanting to do is infinitely harder than messing with a 3D model. You have to, like, get an editing software and create a layered image and then tell the app which layers to manipulate. This is just, you build the model, shove it into the app, and then you're good to go. Anyway, giant random sword appeared. The sword's name is Smitty. S-M-I-T-T-Y. Smitty. Don't know why the sword has a name, but... Mario's pad. The Mario was a dude. Sorry, that's a bad joke. Hey, Mario, lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Mario's just dead on the wall. Anyway, I came by to pick up Princess Peach since she's a bit late. Why do all the characters look so stupid in this game, man? Toad looks wide. Like, not even fat, he just looks wide. Anyway, I don't know much about this game. I know that that thing called Gauge Move is they added a moron. Well, one, they added a moron mode to the game where you can just have the game be super easy. Two, they added a super attack that you could just do a ton of damage, and it's annoying because I hate games that do that. Weak statuses. Anyway, yep. This game adds a bestiary or bestiary or whatever you want to pronounce it. Yeah, it adds like a super attack. It adds, you could just warp to the main or to the world menu. It adds, you know, a couple quality of life things like this. This stuff was typically random before, which frankly I enjoy more, but oh well. But you know, I'm not a fan of when they make games easier. Like, these games aren't like, you play a hard game, right? You play Luigi's Mansion. You throw a kid into Luigi's Mansion who has only just recently, like, you hand your little brother the controller. Hey, here, beat Van Gogh. Kid's gonna get his butt kicked. It's not gonna stand a chance. But you tell him to fight, the dude at the beginning of the game, I don't remember his name, and he's gonna have a hard time, right? But he's gonna learn it. Games build you to be better. The further you played into a game, the better you got. Games nowadays are just, hey, you just loaded up the game, boom, you're as good as you're ever gonna get in terms of skill. They don't teach you anything anymore. The special, like, pushing A to attack and dodge stuff in this game, like, it was, I think an NPC much later in the game tells you that that's the thing you can do. You know, a couple hours into the game after you've been taking full damage. Anyway, save block, jump on it, you can save. I'm not going to. Because rule of LPing, you don't save during a video, unless you're me and you just could care less. Make sure she's actually, I like how she looks. She's very pretty. Well, to me at least. Oh, can't do anything outside of Mario's pad. Anyway, upon leaving a map or a map instance, you gain access to the world map. You cannot progress to the next spot in the game. This game moves in a linear progression. You cannot move to the next spot without completing what you were meant to do in the current spot. So this current spot is you talk to Toad. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. So, where is she? Toad, why do you look so stupid? The characters look worse than they used to. Come on. Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. So why is Princess Toadstool your, like, queen? If she's so incompetent, why is she your queen? Why don't you just, like, why don't you just impeach her and get a new one? I mean, look at Daisy, I'm just saying. She's the only time she's ever been kidnapped was by an alien. I'm just saying. Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? It took a literal cosmic being from another galaxy to kidnap Pete, or Daisy. Tatonga, or whatever his name was. Mario, I forgot something important. You get knocked out, you wake up at the last place you saved. Oh great, Final Fantasy saving. But guess what? On this adventure, you'll save automatically when you go between areas. Boo! You'll save all the time. So if worse comes to worse, you won't lose too much progress, am I right? I'm not an idiot. I can play a game properly. You can also hop on this thing to save, just like the good old days. Use them however you like. They're great for taking a break from your adventure. That's everything important I can think of. Now, get yourself to Bowser's Keep. We were just there, Toad. Anyway, now that I've completed the objective in Mario's Pad, I get access to Bowser's Keep with a new little ornament sticking out of the roof. Also, I'm aware of this. This version of the game added cutscenes. The original game had them, but not to this extent. Halt. Who goes there? A trespasser? The castle now belongs to us, the Smithy gang. Sorry, Smithy, but I'm too used... There's a character in Diablo 2, if you watch my playthrough, called the Smith. Or the Blacksmith, I think it was called. Or the Smithy, I think. My dad, whenever he would play that game, would always just be like, oh, it's the Smitty. Guys, it's the Smitty. So now I can't not refer to the Smithy as the Smitty. It's funny how that stuff works, right? Where you just hear your dad or your mom or your big brother or whatever just say these things when you're a kid, and you don't think anything of it. You enjoy hearing it, and it's funny to you, but it never occurs to you just how much that actively, like, affects how you're just gonna live your life from now on. We have big plans, and this is the first step in them. If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we practically own this world. Dude, you just came from the sky. So let's see you deal with this. Oh no, you caused an earthquake. Have you seen a picture of me? I can do those just by walking. And now suddenly we're like 18 meters away. And Mario, the master of jumping, can't leap that pit. Anyway, gotta go back to Mario's Pad. I still don't like calling it Mario's Pad, because that just is a stupid name. Toad, you loiterer. You're back so soon? Did you forget something? No. What happened then? God, I can't get over how stupid they look, man. Like, I know... Actually, I'll say it after this. Anyway, Mario's doing charades. The Bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now? Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of the Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Now, recently, as of doing this, it is currently, well, 3:55 in the morning on between May 31st and June 1st. The Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake just came out. Well, recently, like less than a week ago. I'm not the biggest fan of that, because frankly I think the sprites look worse, and I think, you know, the game, I don't think it needed a remake. The GameCube version was pretty much perfect. However, I'm grown up enough to understand the concept of these games are meant for kids. Ostensibly, Mario is meant for children. So what do? You have a game that you release in 2004 that thousands of children play, right? Thousands of kids play these games. Also, by the way, the reason that she's acting weird or whatever in the bottom right is the fact that my laptop is kind of like not right beside my TV when I'm playing it. So I have to look up and to the right in order to see the TV. Yet if I have her, you know, if you can set their basic position, right? So if I have her basic position at the laptop, she'd be like this. When I'm looking at the TV, she'd be just way up in the air, and it'd be stupid. So I have her basic position in the middle between. So this is me looking at the laptop. This is me looking at the TV. Just in case, right? So I have to look at my mic arm in order to actually talk to yous. Well, have her stare you guys in the eyes. Anyway, you have a game 2004, 2005 that releases, and it's meant for children. Kids play it, and kids love it, alright? It's a good idea to remake these games. However, of course, as the time goes on, the quality of games goes up, and players they tend to become just not as good at games. I hate to admit it, but that's just the case. So you gotta add easier modes and stuff like that for children. Like it's ostensibly for children. I don't mind the fact. If anything, the GameCube version of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and the SNES version of this game are the better versions to play. You can emulate them. You can go and play them right now. 5 minutes, and it doesn't take long to set it up. However, little Timmy, age 7, is not going to go onto his computer, hook up an emulator, get what's the app that I typically use? SNE9X -X64. He's not gonna download that. Why? No, go away. Go away, Microsoft Store. Why does pushing Windows twice do that? Yeah, whatever. He's not gonna download that and then go and find a ROM for Super Mario RPG and then load it up and, you know, learn how save states work. He's not gonna do that. His grandma, on the other hand, is gonna walk to the store, buy a copy of the game, and just throw it at him for Christmas. These remakes, as much as I'm not a fan of them, makes it easier for children who will enjoy these games to enjoy these games. So, me sitting here being an old man, you know, despite only being 26, or 25 rather, I could sit here with my cane and be like, kids these days have too easy of a time with games. Back in my day, if you died in a game, you went back to your save point. You know, I could do that crap, but it's like, no. I'm happy that new people are getting into these games. It is actually a genuinely good thing. It startled the heck out of me. It's actually a good thing that they're able to play these games. As unfun as they are for me to play it, having played the originals, new players are able to play these. I'm okay with that. As much as I'm annoyed over how unfun they are to play, but you get the point. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head reduced your HP level. Toad, how fat are you? One of the Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. Got a mushroom. Got my brother. Here, you want to use an item? Push X. Eating a mushroom can give you a boost whenever you're feeling tired. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. It's a Goomba. Ack, I remember. Ack. I didn't swear. Ack. Ack. I came to warn you that the mushroom way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help you. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about action commands? Yes. Hey, you better watch out. He knows about action commands. He's gonna punch your lights out. That guy runs away. He's got more bark than bite, huh? Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. Oh, that's right. We need to have the chance to talk about Peach. You said this already. I'll see you over at Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. Got 3 mushrooms, which means you got 4, and they're full heals. They restore 30. They restore 30? I thought they only did like 15. Yikes. Anyway, that was the completion bonus for the that area. Yeah, they made the song worse. I gotta get used to the timing. I'm pushing A way too early. Man, they made the sounds worse. Yeah, the instant attack is earlier than I've been pushing it. Anyway, that did 17. The normal one against these guys does 17 if I fail it. Yet if I can actually get the command, it does 25. So you don't do entirely too much if you get the bonus, but like, what was it, an 8-point difference is still a lot. That's still a ton. Anyway, new enemy, paratroopers. They have high defense and high attack. Wait, hang on. Instant? Are you kidding me? Really? The game tells you if you're almost beating an enemy? Lucky. What does Lucky do again? I don't remember. Weakness? Some elements are especially effective against certain monsters. You can deal big damage by taking advantage of these weaknesses. Okay. I don't remember that being a thing. Double your XP, challenge the system, win big or lose it all. Yeah, sure. It's early. Oh, is this 3 shell Bonnie? I think he's in the middle? Yeah. I'm typically not bad at 3 shell Monty. People get really mad over how good I am at 3 shell Monty. 34. What? Why did I hit everything else? Small boost action chance. What? Is that because I got 2 perfects in a row? I didn't. Oh, I guess it's because I hit 2 enemies without taking damage, maybe? Also, wow, stats go way more than I thought. Anyway, level up. This is a basic RPG, so you do gain, stats when you level up and all that. And you get a pick. You can pick the mushroom, which boosts your HP. Flower, which boosts your magic stats, which is your attack and your defense with magic. Magic, I believe, is what the jump is counted as. Physical is your punching. Or your A attack, as well as your physical defense. I don't have any magic at the moment, so I'm going to pick it. So my magic is not complete junk later. Anyway, treasure chest. Mushroom. Hello, Goomba. Wait, what? That didn't give me the prompt to do the special punch. Once you beat enough enemies, is it just outright taking that away from you, or is it just because that was the toad stuff? Phew, my life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. Honey syrup. Anyway, honey syrup restores FP, which is flower points. That is your magic. And 20 minutes has passed. So I'm going to end this part off here. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, I always try to make the first parts of a series a little bit shorter, just because that's where the most information tends to be compiled. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.